The Xiongnu were a powerful force. They were nomads who ruled the vast Eurasian steppe. For centuries, they dominated the lands north of China. Their domain stretched from modern-day Mongolia to parts of Siberia. The Xiongnu emerged around the 3rd century BC. They quickly proved themselves to be formidable warriors and skilled horsemen. These fierce nomads posed a constant threat to their settled neighbors. The Xiongnu were experts in mounted warfare. They could strike swiftly and vanish back into the steppes. Their favored weapon was the composite bow. They used it with deadly accuracy from horseback. Chinese chronicles often depict them as a fearsome and relentless enemy. The origins of the Xiongnu remain shrouded in mystery. Some scholars believe they might be linked to the Huns, these later invaders who terrorized Europe centuries later. Others suggest they were a multi-ethnic group. They might have ties to Turkic, Mongolic, or Iranian peoples. Regardless of their precise roots, the Xiongnu left an undeniable mark. They shaped the political landscape of ancient East Asia. The Xiongnu were initially a loose collection of tribes. They often fought amongst themselves. However, this changed under the leadership of Modu Chanyu. He was a brilliant and ruthless leader. Modu united the Xiongnu tribes. He forged them into a powerful confederation. Modu's reign began in 209 BC. He quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with. Modu implemented a strict military structure. He organized his warriors into a disciplined force. He introduced new tactics and weaponry. These innovations allowed the Xiongnu to overpower their rivals. Modu expanded his empire in all directions. He conquered neighboring tribes. He pushed further into Central Asia. Modu's most daring move was challenging the Han Dynasty in China. In 200 BC, he led his forces south. They besieged the Han Emperor Gaozu at Baideng. This audacious attack shocked the Han court. It exposed the vulnerability of the Chinese heartland to the nomads' lightning raids. The siege was eventually lifted, yet it demonstrated the Xiongnu's military might. It forced the Han to acknowledge them as a major power. The relationship between the Xiongnu and the Han Dynasty was complex and ever-shifting. It was a delicate dance. Periods of open warfare alternated with uneasy truces. The Xiongnu frequently raided the wealthy Han territories. They sought plunder and captives. The Han, in turn, launched punitive expeditions. They tried to subdue the nomads and safeguard their borders. Both empires understood the need for diplomacy. They engaged in complex negotiations. These talks aimed to maintain a semblance of peace. One of the most common diplomatic tools was Heqin. This involved Han princesses being married to Xiongnu rulers. These marriages were intended to forge alliances. However, they were rarely successful in ensuring lasting peace. Despite these attempts at diplomacy, conflict remained a constant threat. The Han Emperor Wudi launched a series of large-scale campaigns in the 2nd century BC. He aimed to crush the Xiongnu menace once and for all. While the Han achieved some victories, they could not decisively defeat the nomads. The vast steppes proved to be a challenging battleground. The Xiongnu's mobility made them elusive targets. Internal strife eventually weakened the Xiongnu Confederation. By the 1st century AD, they had split into two factions, the southern and northern Xiongnu. The southern Xiongnu submitted to Han authority. They were gradually integrated into Chinese society. The northern Xiongnu continued to resist. However, they were eventually driven westwards by the Han and their allies. Although the Xiongnu Empire eventually crumbled, their impact on Eurasian history was profound. They were one of the most enduring nomadic empires. They left an indelible mark on the political and cultural landscape of both East and Central Asia. Their military prowess and mastery of horsemanship inspired awe and fear. The Xiongnu's legacy lived on. Their descendants founded powerful states in northern China during the 16 Kingdoms period. Their influence extended far beyond their immediate territories. Their interactions with the Han Dynasty shaped centuries of Chinese foreign policy. The Xiongnu serve as a reminder of the dynamic and interconnected nature of Eurasian history. They stand as a testament to the enduring power of nomadic cultures.